Four, three, two, one. Hey, good evening, everybody. It's MonroeMann here, back again with today's topic: why AGT makes me cry. What is AGT? America's Got Talent. It could easily be Britain's Got Talent or Australia's Got Talent or any of those talent shows. But I mean, the ones that I usually watch are America's Got Talent and Britain's Got Talent. Why does it make me cry? Well, it goes back to dreams. And anyone who has dreams knows what it's like. Hey, what's up, Violetta? Anyone who has dreams knows what it's like to have that dream in your heart. Anyone who's had a dream has probably known some struggle and how terrible it feels when you feel like maybe the dream is dead. And why do I like AGT? Just think about Britain's Got Talent. When way back in the day, when Suzanne Boyles was on BGT, I think it was season 3, and it was many years ago, probably 15 years ago, 12 years ago. I don't know, maybe longer, maybe shorter. But why do people keep watching that video about Susan Boyles? And if any of you have not watched it yet, go search for Britain's Got Talent Susan Boyles original edition, because it brings tears to your eyes, because you see this woman who seems very frumpy, who seems very shy and goofy and just doesn't seem comfortable at all on a stage. And you hear everybody laughing when the judge says, who do you want to be? Who's your inspiration? She says, I'd like to be like Ellen Page one day. And Ellen Page is this huge star. And you're seeing this frumpy woman there who doesn't speak well and it's very charming. But you don't think that she's going to be amazing. What's up, King? Great to see you. But then you see Susan Boyle open her mouth and she starts to sing from Les Miserables. Oh my gosh, everybody's jaw just drops. And when that is done, the crowd goes wild. And you're crying watching this. Why? Because you are so happy. After everybody was criticizing her in their minds and thinking that she was not going to succeed, she turned out to be a superstar. And you know what she is today. I mean, Susan Boyle is a world-renowned singer. She goes everywhere. And something happened just recently. I forget the guy's name, but it was on America's Got Talent, the first episode this summer. And it's a similar guy, a guy from Indiana. He's a janitor. He's a little bit overweight. And he says he's going to be singing. And, you hope he's going to do well. And I think a lot of people have tempered their cynicism because of Susan Boyle. So now we know on America's Got Talent, maybe we shouldn't judge people just on their looks and on how they present themselves. That's okay, King Chimmy, if you don't like AGT. I'm sharing a life lesson about AGT. What's up, Kusigma? Sigma, great to see you. We got 4 people here, not 1 like. I'm sure something I'm saying has got to inspire you, is like-worthy. Anyway, this guy goes out on stage just 4 weeks ago, and everyone had cynicism again and thought, hope he's going to be good. He's probably not. He ends up doing the perfect rendition of Journey's Don't Stop Believin'. And some of you may know that song, Don't Stop Believin'. Hold on to that feeling, yeah. And not only did he do an amazing job, thank you, Stucco member, for subbing. Hello, Prince DeBane, Coco Johnson, King Chimney. Welcome to my live stream. Today we're talking about why America's Got Talent makes me cry all the time. And I know somebody said I don't like AGT. It doesn't matter. I'm talking about what the feeling about AGT brings me and how we can apply that to our lives. And Kajodi, it's all right. You're here today, and that's all that matters. Why do I cry whenever I watch AGT? I think the people who cry most or are most affected watching AGT are people who have big dreams themselves. And people who understand the struggle that Susan Boyle went through, that this other guy went through, Richard, I think his name is. And any of these acts, but most importantly, what it does when I watch AGT every summer, I get so inspired. And because I see these people who are working hard, pursuing their dreams, and it rejuvenates me. And I look at that, I go, wow. Wow. Yeah, Stucco member, you feel the same way, right? And you look at this going, oh my gosh, this person's kicking butt. This person got the golden buzzer. This person's making people laugh. Look at the crowd go wild. And some of the stories are maybe designed to make you cry, and it's kind of annoying. I get that. But forget about those stupid sob stories. I just love these stories of people who, after years of struggle, they're finally getting recognized for their talents. King Chimney, you just told me you don't like AGT, but now you're telling me that you cry when you watch AGT. Maybe you don't like AGT because when you watch it, it makes you cry. What's up, Elvis? I am a sick dog because sick today means awesome. Yo, I am one sick dog, yo. And when I watch AGT, it brings back the hope and the inspiration, and it gives me motivation. I keep talking about my YouTube live streams, right? Because I have moments of excitement when I think, oh my gosh, things are taking off. I have moments of feeling really discouraged when people are not showing up on the live streams, this or that. But again, I just watched AGT. I recorded on YouTube TV, and I just played it back, and I just watched the last two acts. And again, it just got me feeling so good. I said, you know what? I want to share this with the folks here on YouTube Live, because AGT is a big motivator. You shouldn't watch it and think, oh, I wish I could be like them. You should watch it and go, you know what? I can be like them. I'm going to go do something to get me to where maybe if you could be on the AGT stage or something similar, whatever your career is. Let me see some of these comments. Sometimes my mom watches it. So, Jimmy, so all I'm sharing, the only reason I'm talking about AGT now is because I want you guys to go after your dreams. And I want you to maybe feel that same thing that I feel, and when many of us feel when we watch AGT, and we get inspired by seeing these people go after their dreams. Hi, Evelyn, Suko member. Some have these sad backstories. My favorite was a girl who was scared to dance and sing, but was amazing. I wish I had courage to do that. Stuco, this is what I'm telling you. This is why I'm doing this live stream. This is why Monroe Mann comes on here and inspires you guys. You do have the courage to do it. Not only do you have the courage to do it, you have the courage to stick with it. I think those are the two types of courage you need to succeed in anything in life. First, you need the courage to try to do it. And then you need the courage to keep going, because it isn't easy. Sometimes starting is the easiest part. How many people do you know who've started a YouTube channel and then a year later they haven't uploaded a video in months, right? How many of you say, oh, I'm going to start learning French, and then your friend, parlez-vous français? Oh, yeah, I stopped studying that. Guys, it's so easy to start. It's harder to stick with it. But what I want AGT to do, Stuco, is to inspire you to try. Look at that. That girl was scared to dance and sing, but why did she still did it? I don't think she has any more courage than you do. She has the same amount of fear. What is courage? People say courage is acting without, putting your fear away and not having it. I think no. Courage is saying, yes, I'm extremely scared. I'm really nervous. I'm terrified out of my mind, but I'm still going to go forward. I'm still going to go forward. That is courage. So, Stuco, acknowledge that you're scared and do it anyway. That's it. What do they say? Feel the fear and do it anyway. Hey, Kek, you're up. Great to see you. Evelyn's here. King Chimney. Gajoti, my dad's going to the doctor tomorrow. I hope your dad gets a great checkup. Gajoti, hope your dad is well. Yeah, and that's the thing, King Chimney. AGT gives mixed emotions, just like anything in life, right? But by and large, it's a really motivating show. And part of the reason I watch it is because I know I'm going to be inspired, because I'm going to be inspired by all of these people who've worked so hard to perfect their talent. And it doesn't mean that you need to go onto AGT. It should just be an inspiration to realize, you know what? I'm going to keep pushing forward one more time. You know what's interesting too? I've seen a number of acts where they start, let's say, on Philippines Got Talent, and they don't do so well. And then all of a sudden, I'll see them on Britain's Got Talent, like 3 years ago, and they do a little bit better. Then I see them on America's Got Talent. Then they move on to Canada's Got Talent. They just keep going. And even though they got discouraged maybe by not doing well the first time, it's like, wow, they kept going. They are still going. There's a group called Funkonometry. They're a duo, a dance duo. And I found them first here on YouTube, just on YouTube Shorts. And I would watch their dance videos. And then I ended up seeing them on America's Got Talent. And I think they showed up on Britain's Got Talent first. And then they went to America's Got Talent. Now I just saw them on Canada's Got Talent. Just keep going. Keep moving forward. And be inspired by these AGT acts. And when I'm done with this, I'm gonna go watch the guy who just did Don't Stop Believing again, because I get chills watching it. It makes me feel, whoa, this is awesome. I can't wait. And it makes me think, wow, if he's doing, guess what? I can continue with my music. I can do some more songs on YouTube Live. Maybe someone's gonna notice me. Maybe I'll inspire somebody else. Maybe I'll get a few more likes. Maybe it'll just improve my mood. When I play music, it just makes me feel better. And you think about what do you have in your life that you want to try to do? Watch AGT and then recognize, oh, you know what? It's super scary for me to think that I'm going to try to do this, but I'm going to do it anyway. I talk about this about skydiving all the time. People ask, why do you keep going? Because every time I go, I have to find the courage again to jump out of that airplane. 3 weeks ago, I had a parachute malfunction. Very harrowing experience. And I came out of it okay, and I got rid of the main. I deployed the reserve parachute. But guess what? Now when I go in that plane again and jump out, now I'm jumping out going, Monroe, your parachute didn't work last time. I mean, it's courage. Courage. Courage under fire. That's the thing. There's a movie called that, Courage Under Fire. And I think that's also a type of military medal that you can get, Courage Under Fire. What does AGT, America's Got Talent, encourage me to do? It encourages me not only to find courage to do stuff that scares me, but it gives me the courage to do it even if I'm under fire. What do I mean by under fire? It doesn't have to mean literally you're getting shot at. Like right now, in some ways, I feel like I'm under fire with the YouTube Live, because before, some of you guys know that, it used to be I'd get 50, 60 people coming into a live stream randomly. Apparently, YouTube algorithm changed, and now it's not. Now I'm getting 90% subscribers. I'm grateful that I got all of you guys before they turned off the spigot, before they turned off the hose. But I feel like I'm under fire because I used to get 40 to 50 hours of watch time per day. Now if I can get to 15 watch hours, I feel like I did a good job that day. So my initial target was, oh my gosh, I'm going to be monetized, but get to 3,000 by the end of the summer. Now, unless something crazy happens and I get significantly more subscribers who tune in, it's probably going to be October, maybe November, December. I mean, that's not terrible. I still have a path to making this happen, and that gives me motivation. But I still takes courage under fire, because I had thought maybe that this was going to be my job by September. And now I realize it's not going to be my job in September. Maybe it'll be something by October, November, December. January. So now it's okay. I gotta keep doing this at the same intensity, but I gotta make sure that I find more legal clients. Gotta find more speaking opportunities. Have to find other side gigs, etc. So we all have this. We're all under fire in some way in our lives, whatever it may be. I was talking to somebody on a live stream this morning that just and literally has sometimes difficulty finding the motivation to brush the teeth or get out of bed in the morning. Well, guess what? You're under fire. You need to find that courage. For me, a lot of times I find that courage by watching America's Got Talent, by watching Britain's Got Talent. Let me look at some of these comments. And I'm kind of sad I made a friend today, but I had to leave him. He was 17 and I'm 10. I don't want to get in trouble. Evelyn, just so you know, there's nothing wrong with having friends who are different ages. The only problem is if it starts to become too close, if that makes sense. So you can potentially still be friends with somebody who's older than you. Just make sure there are boundaries and make sure if you feel comfortable, make sure you're in public places with that person so that you're not encouraged to do something that you don't want to do. But you don't have to necessarily not be friends with somebody simply because of somebody's age. And if you feel concerned, talk to your parents about it and just say, hey, I met this person who's older than me. Is it okay if this person is my friend? Obviously, make sure they have good intentions and they really do want to be your friend and treat you well. But don't let age get in the way of a nice friendship, is what I'll just say. And Gajody's here. Kick Your Ops asking us to tap the screen to get the like. Thank you. We're up to 8. That's good motivation right there, says King Chimney. Thank you. Inspiration is good. Keck, are you the helper? Keck is the helper. I have ordained him helper. The great helper. Keck, you're up. Stucco member. By the way, Stucco, thank you if you just subscribed, because as I said, it's harder for me to get new subscribers now because YouTube's not sending as many new people my way. So really appreciate that. Thanks for that. My teacher showed those in class too. Yeah, watching the chat. Okay, subscribe to MonroeMann for more content. Absolutely. Thanks, Keck. I subbed. I liked. I conquered. I think it was Julius Caesar that said that. Veni, Vici, or something like that. And I came. I saw. I conquered. I came. Veni. I saw, I think is that Vedi. Yeah, Veni, Vedi, Vici. I came, I saw, I conquered. So now for us, it's I subbed, I liked, I conquered. Don't know who Jamie Barber is. Military medal. Yeah, not a medal, METAL. Medal, I'm talking about medal, I'm talking about a medal with a D. Like a Medal of Honor, a Purple Heart, a Army Achievement Medal. I think there is one you can get something, and then it's like for courage under fire. For bravery, courage under fire, I'm not sure. And yeah, if you have any questions about my time in the military, I'm happy to answer. Hi, Lily. Great to see you. Lily Shorts in the house. Courage under fire, rock music. Boom, 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 boom. And wait, MonroeMann was in the military? Yeah, I was in the military for 9 years. I served in Iraq. I was nominated for a Bronze Star for my service as an intelligence officer. For both my navigation skills during our 550-mile convoy from Kuwait all the way up to Tikrit, Iraq, with 0 casualties and 0 wrong turns. And also for my service training the 4th Iraqi Army on how to conduct intelligence operations. And Evelyn's got to go. Have a blessed day. My mom told me you got to wash the dishes. When mom says you got to wash the dishes, you got to wash the dishes. That's how it goes. And Pookie Dookie Poopies. Before we were Pookie Dookies, now we're Pookie Dookie Poopies. So everyone here just wanted you to know that you are all Pookie Dookie Poopies. I don't know what that means, but it must be a good thing because Evelyn said it. So hello, Pookie Dookie Pookies. And yeah, nine years in the military. And I'm trying to think, how can I link my military adventures to our topic for today is about why AGT makes me cry. Maybe the fact that literally I was in the military I was in Iraq in 2005. That's almost 20 years ago. It's almost 20 years ago. And I guess I would say that's probably around the time when Britain's Got Talent came out. And that started with Susan Boyle. And I don't think people come up to me all the time and say, "You're a pookie dookie pookie, Kim Chimney." And Lily, seriously, I want to say thank you for giving me the good advice this week. Got 9 subs to 20. Lily, 30 more subscribers and you can do live streams. I will tell you guys, live streams have changed a lot in the last week. And look at this. If I'm having difficulty getting large numbers of people in my streams and I have 2,600 subscribers, imagine how much more difficult it'll be when you have 50. Unless those 50 subscribers love you so much and come to every one of your live streams, then you'll have 50 people watching every time you do a live stream. So you have to be flexible and nimble with this YouTube live thing, because apparently they keep changing things. I don't know how it works. What I wish that they would do is give us a way to reach out to our YouTube subscribers, because I think 2,550 of my subscribers never log into YouTube, or they don't have notifications on. So I kind of don't understand what the point of having a subscribe. Why would you subscribe to someone's channel and then not have the notifications on? I don't know how that helps you. I feel like if I've got a lot of people who subscribe, but they don't have the notifications on, how does that help me? How does it help anybody? They're not getting notified when I'm doing anything. I'm not getting any benefit from them having here. Once you hit 1,000 subscribers, you get no benefit anymore from new subscribers unless those people are actually coming to watch your streams. So, going back, a little rant about live streaming and YouTube. It's going to be difficult for anything you do in life. And that's why I get I get rejuvenated. Not only I get rejuvenated by talking to you guys, but I get rejuvenated by watching AGT. I watch AGT and I think, you know what? Wow, those people, their dreams those dreams came true. My dream can come true too. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep pushing forward, etc., etc. And about how was I going to link this to the military? So many people come up to me and say, "Oh my gosh, you went through basic training. You were in our war in Iraq. I could never do that." And that's not true. All of you could probably go through basic training and survive. You could go to a war in Iraq and you could survive it. The problem is you just don't believe in yourself. And I think that's the same thing that with people, when they have their dreams, they don't believe that. Somebody just said earlier, "Oh, I watch AGT and it makes me want to." I saw this 12-year-old girl who was so scared to sing and dance, but then she did it and she did well. She found the courage, but I could never find the courage. I'm saying, yes, you can. Just like there's people say, "Oh, I could never be in the military." Trust me, you could. You have a lot more power than you think. And I cannot blame YouTube's algorithm for not figuring out a way to get more live streamers here. I have to figure it out. You know? I don't know why whenever I talk, my nose starts getting all stuffed up. It's weird. I have all these YouTube cards. I've got thousands of them. And I think my new plan is I'm going to actually go out and every day I'm going to make a mission to give out 50 of these YouTube cards in the hopes that I'm going to get maybe 5 or 6 new subscribers. And of those, maybe 1 or 2 will end up coming to watch these live streams. That's what I've got to do. That's this courage under fire. Do not give up. Find the strength to continue. Let's look at some comments here. I want to say thank you. Okay, good. Kim Chimney, that's right. Kim Chimney is also a pookie dookie poopy. That's great. I'm happy to hear that. Kim Chimney, every time I live stream, it gets taken down. What do you mean it gets taken down? King Chimney, tell me more what you're talking about. Maybe I can give you some feedback and give you some, I could help you solve that problem. What do you mean by taken down? King Jimmy, thanks for having me. I'm glad you have notifications on. And Lily, you guys are awesome. Notifications for you and still don't get it. Wait, Tech, you're up. You have notifications on for me, but you don't get notified? Because I've noticed that too. Sometimes I have notifications all, and my mom has notifications all for me. She never gets notified anytime that I do a live stream. It's really weird. Never say never. That's right. Josue's in the house. I did the notifications all, and I don't get notifications. I have to keep checking when you're alive. Are you serious? Okay, you know what I need to do, guys? I think this is another reason why I need to create the like a WhatsApp group or some way for me to, or maybe on Twitter. Maybe if you guys, I have an X account. Maybe what I can do is every time I go live, right before I go live, I can just post on, but maybe that's not going to help. Oh, I guess it will if you have notifications on Twitter. I don't know. If any of you guys have suggestions on how to make sure that you guys know when I'm live, let me know. Because that's terrible that you just have to search for me. How annoying and frustrating, right? Maybe the Discord group could work, but that's the same problem. Do you have to be on Discord to get the notification? I don't know. I have an email list that I use, but I don't send out emails all that often, and I certainly don't want to send out an email every day, twice a day. And you get bombarded with emails, and I'm going live. Everyone's going to leave the. So maybe I could create a distribution-only WhatsApp group, and I send a message on that WhatsApp group every time I go live. Let me know in the chat if you think would that be helpful? Do you guys all have WhatsApp? And then I just send a message, hey, I'm going live in 5 minutes, and boom, that happens. Let's see. It's so weird. Okay, 10 likes. Yeah, we're almost at 10 likes. We got 9. No hearts. Lily, can I have some more hearts? Please give me some more hearts. Lily Shorts, I need some more hearts. The Blob, he's seen everything. I think I'm too young to live stream. Oh, so maybe that's an issue. But I don't know what you mean by it takes down your live streams. Like while you're doing a live stream, it cuts you off? I have all notifications for you and I get nothing. That's really interesting. Okay. Hi, Lily Vikray. Dobry Pojolovic. Yeah, what's up, Lily? Hi, Lily. King Chimney. I have to search for you on YouTube. I don't get notified when you go live. That's why I've been missing most of your live streams recently, but I watch them after. Thanks, YouTube, right? One of the biggest companies in the world, with thousands of web developers being paid $200,000 a year, and they can't make notifications work? Come on. Hello, comrades. Just imagine with a Russian accent. Hello, comrades. And hello, XSL. Great to see you. The Blob, you want a bunch of people just saying nothing but hello? The Blob, nobody asked Blob. Blob is a substance too, guys. We have to treat all of our substances with kindness in our chats here. XLR, I certainly remember you. Definitely. I remember you. And hold on a second. And why did we time out XLR? I don't know what happened there. Was XLR saying something bad? So Josue, I just went to the YouTube app and the first thing that popped up was your live stream. Interesting. Yeah, it cut me off in the middle of a live stream. I'm sorry, King Chimney. That's really weird. The real thing that stinks about YouTube is that unless you're monetized, you get no customer support. And it's really difficult. That includes me. Because I'm not monetized, they don't really take a lot of time to, which is frustrating because where does all the money come from? From all the people who watch YouTube and give the advertisers a reason to spend money on YouTube. So I really think YouTube should do a better job of talking to to people that have just channels or even just people who are viewers, which they don't do now. Oh, sorry, was I muted? I'm back now. Oh my gosh, how long was I talking? Monroe, you're muted. Oh my God, I'm muted. Oh my. Here's another tip for you. You're doing YouTube Live. If you're holding the phone with your right hand, your thumb is literally right on the side there, and it's perfectly positioned to press the mute button on the microphone. I am sorry about that. So let me go back and see what I was saying. And we were saying XLR. I hope you come back because you were muted incorrectly by Kek Europe, and Kek Europe needs to send an apology to XLR. We want XLR back. Maybe Kek Europe also muted me. He muted XLR and muted the host. If that's the case, moderators, don't mute the host. And so Rips Best said there's a learning curve for subscribers tuning in, and now we know what you're going live more. Yeah, I was just saying, I don't know what about the 2,600 subscribers that I have. Where are they? They're clearly not getting notifications, because I would imagine at least 100 of them would come back and watch these live streams, even occasionally. So it's a little strange. Kek Europe says, I think that will fix it. I don't know. Let me see. Hello again, Carly. Hi. We've got a lot of people telling I'm muted. I'm so sorry about that. You're muted. Oh my God, muted. Laughing loud. Monroe still talking. Someone said you still look good. You look good even when your voice isn't heard. Thank you. Are you punking us, Monroe? Oh my gosh. The bro's still talking. You are muted. Yes. About like 3 minutes, 5 minutes. Oh my gosh. Lesson learned, guys, to anyone who is live streaming. Be careful of that mute button. Let me see if I can mute myself. Oh my gosh. It's so... You'd think that when you mute yourself as a host, it should say right at the top, you are muted. No, it's just a tiny little We got to make a big plea to YouTube to fix a lot of these issues, guys. I'm very sorry, XLR. I hope XLR is not here anymore. I hope we didn't lose him. So, Kekirap, you have got to be super careful. You got to be 100% careful. I'd almost not want to mute somebody than mute somebody incorrectly. So please, please, please be careful. And XLR, if you are listening, I hope you will come back, because that wasn't supposed to happen. We can put up with a few little spammers, but we can't survive if we push our own people away. Yeah, petition to YouTube to make that mute button known. Absolutely bonkers. At least now we know, right? Now we know. Maybe I'm going to use my left hand. Keep my right hand free. Keep that thumb away from the mute button. So again, we were talking about. Can't believe I was muted. AGT, BGT, all those talent shows. Doesn't matter if you like them or not. I'm just telling you why I like them and why they make me cry, because they give me hope. And I think hope is in short supply in the world. Thick Tommy, what pick with Bronny James go in the draft today? No idea what you're talking about, Thick Tommy. You're going to have to explain that in clearer English. If you're talking about the draft, are you talking about the NBA draft or NFL draft? I'm not a huge sports guy. I have no idea if there's a draft happening. You did 200 sit-ups. I did them in reps of 25. Okay. Hey, that's 200 more than most people did on this live stream today. The truth is, I didn't do any sit-ups today. Now you're inspiring me that maybe I should do a workout as well. We got 10 likes. We got 10 people. That's good. If you haven't clicked like, we hope you'll do that. Again, reminding you, rekindle your dreams and find hope. I was saying hope is in short supply. And hope is something that is so precious, because it can be dashed in a moment. You could be riding high. You guys know how high I was feeling for the last 3 weeks when all these people were crashing the live streams, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm getting 100 new subscribers a week, and wow, I'll be at 5,000 subscribers before the end of the year, and then suddenly, boom, just like that, YouTube stopped sending new people to the stream, right? And I will do it. I will do a workout. If you guys, here, let me ask this. Wait. I'm going to do a poll right here. Workout live stream after this one. All right. I just made a poll here. By the way, I figured out, remember guys, I was telling you why on some live streams I can give a poll, and sometimes I can't. And I've realized whenever I have a guest host, can't do polls, which is very strange. I don't know why, but maybe YouTube will change that. There are a lot of things about the YouTube Live that are great, 90% great, but some of the stuff not so great. And you were the first to vote. Let's go. We got 80% saying yes. We got one lazy person. Wait, I'm going to end this poll here, right? I'm going to do another poll. This is a very important poll. And will you do the workout with me? All right, this poll is even more important than the last poll. Answer these questions right here, ladies and gentlemen. Answer these questions. Will you do the workout with me? I know 80% wanted me to do the workout, wanted me to do a live stream workout, but I don't want to just do it if you're just going to watch me. You guys got to do it. We need to get at least 60% saying that they will do the workout with me. We got 5 votes. I think we got to wait till we get at least 6 or 7 votes. So I'm going to wait a little moment. I was saying before, hope can be dashed in a moment. You can be riding high and then something happens and poof. And honestly, it's how I felt over these last 3 or 4 days when I first thought, wow, YouTube's not sending me any new viewers. And I was with my friend Robert Paul on the breakdiving channel. By the way, Kekirop, I hope can you put that link in the description to the breakdiving YouTube channel. I hope you guys will go there too. Robert Paul was my guest on a breakdiving stream the other day. I used to get 20, 30 people because YouTube was sending me. We had one person there who was there for the whole time. And who was that? Lily Vikray, our friend right here in the chat. And I say, spasiba. Dobre požalovec, right? And we had maybe 2 or 3, 4 people coming in and out. But gosh, it's demoralizing. And it's like, wow, got so many more people on this one. And granted, because I got 2,600 subscribers here. But it is hard to keep hope alive. And I think this is what I think maybe this is why I'm a good motivator. I don't lie to you. There's so many motivational speakers who just say, you keep going. Don't give up. You're going to succeed. You're going to do it. Yeah. And I hate that. I hate when people just give me blind motivation. Empty motivation. It's like an empty shell. They're just like a robot saying what they're supposed to say. Keep going. Monroe, I believe in you. You're great. Like, I would rather just say, Monroe, I know how hard you're working and I know how difficult this is. But I also know, you know that if you keep going, you're going to succeed. So don't give up. It took me a long time to do this math, to not give up on doing these live streams, because there's so fewer people watching me now. Like I said, I used to be able to do 1 hour and I'd get 12 hours of watch time. I did one Billy Bob for an hour and a half and I got 60 hours of watch time. Now I do 1 hour and if I can get 6 hours of watch time or 7 hours, I feel like I did a good job. But that means basically if I want to get 40 hours of watch time per day, I literally need to do this as a full-time job, going about 8 hours per day. And I can't do that because I'm not making money. I'm just making, $23 a month for my Patreon supporters. So I don't want to insult them by saying I'm not making any money, but I mean, I'm not making money, if that makes sense. So it's hard to keep the hope alive for anything that is important to us. And that's why I watch AGT, because it inspires me. And I just watched AGT 20 minutes before I did this live stream, and it inspired me to get back on here and do another live stream and talk to you guys and realize that, Monroe, okay, maybe it's going to take me 7 or 8 months now to get to 3,000 hours of watch time, but I can still make it happen. It's disappointing to think, oh my gosh, I have to do this 2 to 3 live streams a day for the next 8 months until I get monetized. That's overwhelming. Whoa. But don't think about that. I have to put that out of my mind and just think, Monroe, can you do a live stream today? Yes, and do it. Get on there. Make it happen. And forget about how many subscribers I have. Forget about how many likes. Forget about how many watch hours. If I just keep doing this, eventually I will get there. And the same thing for whatever you got going on in your life. Let me look at, I was the first to vote. Who was the lazy one? Oh, Kekirop, what do you mean, who was the lazy one? Let me know. I'm not sure what you're talking about. I was the first to do the poll again. My